Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy TYP336 here, bringing you a new deck profile. Well, it's an updated deck profile. It's of my Burning Abyss deck that I played over the weekend at ARG. I really wasn't expecting to top this event. It was really just to get a lay of the land and get a feel for where I'm standing, like skill-wise now in the game since my return. And it was really just a learning experience, just to get some knowledge of how the decks are ran and everything now, and just to play test against like extra deck monarchs, which was everywhere. It was everywhere. That there was a lot of Burning Abyss, but a lot of them got scraped day one. There was a little bit of Pendulum, and it was a good amount of Fire King Cosmo, and yeah, it was all in all, it was a fun event. I won 4, lost 3, and drew 1. I played four mirror matches. I played 3 Monarch decks, and I played against 1 Cosmo, and lost 1 of my mirror matches and lost against 2 extra deck Monarch decks, and beat 1 domain Monarch, and I beat the other mirrors that I played. But yeah, I had a good time at all. I'm going to get into the deck profile. I'm gonna start off with my hand traps first. Triple Veiler, Triple Max C, then getting into the engines. Trip Terratop, Tackaton board. That engine still came in really well for me. I only drew Tackaton once the entire event, and it still wasn't dead because I think I drew Terratop for turn that match. But double Norleas, I loved this card. During the ARG, I dropped him my first match against Cosmo. It won me game 1. I baited out his Dark Lady and dropped this, and ended up getting a tour guide search, and then he drew and passed, and summoned tour guide and brought out Dante, swung him for game, and then one of my BA mirrors, I summoned him just to get some extra damage on board for game. 3 rhinos, the 1 tour guide. Getting into the BAs, we got triple Scarm, triple Farfa, double Seer, 2 Calcab, 2 Libic. This was subpar, and I wasn't really a fan. 1 Graph, 1 Ouch, 1 Barbar, 1 Rubik. That's 32 monsters on the spells. Triple Twin Twister. It didn't really do much, just because there wasn't a lot of people playing back row, but it was alright. Double Lure. It was I actually lost myself playing this card in my last match. I was playing against extra deck Monarchs. Played the law averages and lost. I needed to draw dark, didn't draw the dark, and lost my entire hand. And I had double Fog King in my hand to try and lock my opponent out of the game, and it did not pay out for me. So, lesson learned. For Geki, Monster Incarnation, love this card. I love being able to get back like a Max C or a Veiler, or pitching Norleas off Beatrice and then adding it later with this. It's just a good card and all. Foolish Burial. And that is main deck, 40 cards even. I'm going to go on extra inside. I'm going to go through extra really quick. Triple Beatrice, triple Dante. Okay, there we go. 2 purple Dante, 1 Virgil, 2 Utopia Future, 1 break sword. I actually ended up getting a break sword. Thunder Charger. Thunder Charger was subpar. I might drop him. He's good in the mirror just to like econ game 2 and take their Beatrice and then just overlay, make him Nightmare Shark and Acid Gold. That's it for the extra deck. Side deck, 1 Ultimate Trainer. Never went into him. I ended up going into him in locals yesterday. BA Mirror, but he's alright. Diamond, I made him during the ARG. I would have 2-0'd that BA Mirror. I ended up that's the one I'll end up going into a draw with, but he ended up dropping BLS and winning that game. Good thing we were in time. I'd rather took that draw than a loss. Magnus. I played this guy. I played in one of my BA mirrors. I was able to summon him, and I was so fucking hyped that I was able to summon him. Guy went double Beatrice and then went Grand Pulse. Grand Pulse. He detached to pop my set, and I flipped XYZ Universe. Took his 2 Beatrices, made Magnus, and it was just over from there. He didn't have anything that's all he had on the field was 2 Beatrice and the Grand Pulse, and that was game from there. 2 Econ, subpar during the tournament, and that never really got to use it to its full potential. 3 XYZ Universe, love this card, staying in the extra deck, staying in the side deck. 2 Fog King. This won me the modern matchup that I won against the domain one, and just shut him out game 2 and 3. Double Dark Hole, always milled it. Honestly thought about dropping it for crush, dropping it and putting it in Crush Guard. Double Chaos Hunter. This won me game 2 against the Cosmo guy I played in round 1. I just shut him out of. Sorry, I shut him out of his plays, and he just could never get over it. He tried to melt it down with Delta Shuttle, and it just didn't work out for him. And then one guy was cycling. I decided this in for Cosmo just for their traps, but I didn't really need it, so I'll probably end up dropping it. And yeah, guys, this has been my Norleas Burning Abyss deck profile, and I'm probably going to switch to Kaijus as soon as I get me another Gamma Seal, which I'm getting another Gamma Seal. I'll just have to go pick it up, and another BLS because I ended up selling mine. But that will probably be what I play. I was going to try out PK Fire, but I really don't feel like dropping the money for it right now. And yeah, YouTube, keep subscribing, tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your grandparents. I am TYP336. Sign out. Peace, guys.